Welcome to classes of St. Michael's Academy, and this is the accountancy class of class 12. We had started the chapter Reconstitution of Partnership, and we were in the section B of the chapter, that is admission of a partner. Under admission of a partner, we were studying change in the profit sharing ratio, and in the last class, we observed that there are a total of three situations under which profit sharing ratio can change in case of admission of a partner. Case 1 we had studied. Case 1 said that when the new partner gets his share from the old partner in the old profit sharing ratio, that was quite an easy situation and there was a homework also. And the case 2, what happens when a new partner gets his share from the old partner at a particular ratio. It's the same thing almost, but only that the new partner will get his share from the old partner at a particular ratio. So in this situation, what happens? The old partners, there is some part to be deducted from the share of the old partner. Correct. Suppose if the new partner gets one third share, suppose if the new partner gets 1 by 3 share of the partnership firm, then 1 by 3 will be given to the new partner by the old partners. Correct. Suppose half of 1 by 3 will be given by A to C, and half of 1 by 3 will be given by B to C. So we'll try to understand this with the help of an example. A and B were partners sharing profits and losses in 3:2. They admitted C for 1/4 share in profits. So here what happens? Trying to find the share of new partner, because the share of new partner is given very clearly. Here the thing is we have to find the share of the old partners, because now the old partner, because the share of old partners will now change, because they are sacrificing their part for the new partner. So C has acquired his share from A and B in the ratio of 1:2. This is the difference between the first case and this case. In the last case, we did not have a statement like this, that C acquired his share in the ratio of 1:2. We just had the sum still here. So in the previous cases, what happened? We just distributed the new profit was ratio was calculated just in the old ratio, right? If you have seen the last class, then you will understand what I'm trying to say. And in this case, the 1/4 share, what is happening here? See, 1/4 share, C is getting 1/4 share in profits, and that he is getting 1/4 from A and B in the ratio of 1:2. Correct. So if you observe properly, then C will get 1/4. A is giving 1/3 to him, and B is giving 2/3 to him. How? They are contributing in the ratio 1:2, right? So A will give 1/3, because 1 plus 2 is 3, right? So the total ratio is 3. So 1/3 will be given by A, and 2/3 will be given by B. So understand here, C is getting 1/4. Correct? C is getting 1/4. Let me help you to explain this with the help of a diagram. Okay. So what is happening over here? C will get 1/3 of the share. 1/4 of the share, sorry. This is the total share. This is the total share, and C will get 1/4. This is more or less 1/4. C will get 1/4, and he will be given 1/4 share by A and B. Now this is, sorry, this is the 1/4 share. Correct? This is the share of C, right? This is 1/4 share of C. Now this will be given by A and B in the ratio of 1:2. A is to B will give in the ratio of 1:2. Means 1/3 of this will be given by A, and 2/3 of this will be given by B. So if we divide it, means more or less approximately if we divide it, then this will be given by A and this will be given by B. Correct? So this is the whole thing. Now how to calculate further? So first we'll see. So I already told you that we don't have to calculate the share of C, but we have to calculate the share of A and B. So first we'll see that how much A and B gave their share of profit to C. Correct? So A has given 1/3 of 1/4. Correct? This is what the sum said, right? A has given 1/3 of 1/4 and B has given 2/3 of 1/4. Simple. Correct. This was said. One A has given 1/3 of 1/4 and B has given 2/3 of 1/4. So we'll multiply, obviously. Of means multiply. So 1 by 12 and 2 by 12. So A is going to sacrifice 1 by 12 from his share and B is going to sacrifice 2 by 12 from his share. So now we know that A is sacrificing 1 by 12 and B is sacrificing 2 by 12. So what do we do now? We calculate the new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio. So what was the old new profit sharing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio, right? So the old ratio of A was 3 by 5, correct? And there's a mistake over here. New In order to calculate the new profit sharing ratio, what is the formula is old ratio minus sacrificing ratio is equal to new ratio, correct? Or in better terms, this is not a sacrificing ratio, this is the share surrendered minus share surrendered. My handwriting is very bad, so please compromise. Share surrendered is equal to new ratio. Okay. So what was the share surrendered by A? Obviously 1 by 12, correct? And B, old ratio of B was 2 by 5 and share surrendered by him was 2 by 12. So after taking the LCM, we will have with us 26 by 60 and 19 by 60. This will be the new share of A and B. Now again, C's share was 1/4. C's share was 1/4, right? So I told you that in order to calculate the ratio, the denominators should be same for all of them. So in order to convert the denominator into 60, we have to multiply it by 15, correct? So 15 by 60. So the new profit sharing ratio will be new PSR is equal to 26 is to 19 is to 50. This is a bit complicated ratio, but in these kind of cases, this is the ratio that is calculated, and these type of cases, they don't come every time in the exam, so you can expect this type not to come. Case 1 comes very often and case 1 is also very important. So I hope you have understood the sums, and this is a short homework for you. Same sums, don't panic seeing 3 partners and the fourth partner coming in. It's the totally same concept. If you follow that concept, you will be able to do the sums very easily. And please send it to me on my email address nazam.sma@outlook.com. And that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye.